Welcome to Dinar Current, your trusted source for everything related to currency updates, foreign exchange news, and wealth-building opportunities. Today, we have a crucial update that many of you have been eagerly waiting for. If you hold Iraqi Dinar (IQD) or Vietnamese Dong (VND) and have been monitoring the markets, news, and discussions, the moment you've been anticipating is finally here. The systems are now being activated. Banks are gearing up behind the scenes. Redemption centers are quietly opening in select locations. What was once a distant possibility is now becoming a reality. The revaluation is no longer a mere theory, it's happening. Naturally, one major question on everyone's mind is, how can you secure your appointment? What steps should you follow? Who do you contact? What documents do you need to bring, and how can you ensure you don't miss your chance? In today's update, we will break down everything you need to know to move forward with confidence and proper preparation. Understanding the phases of the rollout. To begin, it's important to understand how the revaluation process is unfolding. It's being carried out in stages, starting with the highest levels of finance and working down to the public. The phases are as follows. 1. Tier 1. This involved large-scale redemptions for governments, central banks, and major financial institutions. These transactions have already been occurring behind the scenes. 2. Tier 2. Next, pre-arranged redemptions for institutional groups, investment funds, and select private individuals took place. 3. Tiers 3 and 4. Now, we are entering the phase for private individuals holding Iraqi Dinar or Vietnamese Dong. If you are in possession of these currencies, your window of opportunity is opening now. It's crucial that you act thoughtfully and professionally during this phase. How exchange appointments are scheduled. At this point, there are two main methods through which exchange appointments are being scheduled. 1. Direct outreach from banks or financial institutions. Some individuals are being contacted directly by banks or private wealth advisors via phone calls, secure emails, or text messages. 2. Secure booking links and hotlines. Others may receive secure invitations through email or text containing encrypted links or phone numbers to schedule appointments. If you've already been contacted, congratulations, you're ahead of the game. However, if you haven't received anything yet, don't worry. You can still take proactive steps to secure your spot. Taking action now. Be proactive, don't wait for someone to call you. Sitting back and waiting for the phone to ring is a mistake. Take action by identifying banks in your area that handle exotic currencies like IQD and VND. The banks that usually handle such transactions include Chase Private Client, Wells Fargo Wealth Management, HSBC Global Banking, Citibank Private Bank, certain regional banks with international currency desks. Tips for contacting the bank. Do not simply walk into a branch and ask a teller about the dinar revaluation (RV). Most frontline bank employees aren't trained or authorized to discuss these matters, and you could quickly be dismissed. Instead, request to speak to someone in the foreign currency department or private banking. You can politely say something like, "Hello, could you connect me with someone in your foreign currency or private banking department? I would like to discuss a high-volume currency redemption." Using polite and professional language will open the doors to the right personnel. Verify appointment availability. Once you've connected with someone who handles such transactions, ask if they are currently scheduling private appointments for Iraqi Dinar or Vietnamese Dong redemptions. If they confirm that they are, they may either schedule your appointment, give you access to a secure booking portal, or add you to a priority callback list. If the answer is no, thank them politely and move on to another bank. Persistence is key, as some locations may be activated sooner than others. Watch your communications. While you're reaching out, stay alert for communications from trusted financial institutions. Look out for secure, encrypted links, unique client IDs, or specific booking windows, usually 24 to 72 hours. Tip: check your spam, junk, and promotions folders regularly, as important messages can sometimes end up there. Preparing for your exchange appointment. Once your appointment is scheduled, it's time to prepare. Here's a list of what you'll need. 1. Valid government-issued ID. Your ID must be current and match the name under which the currency was purchased. 2. Proof of ownership. Bring receipts from licensed dealers, wire transfer records, or notarized affidavits showing how you acquired the currency. 3. Currency inventory list. Prepare a simple document outlining the total number of notes and denominations you have. 4. Legal entity documents if applicable. If you are redeeming currency under a trust, LLC, or corporation, bring all related documents like formation papers and tax IDs. 5. Banking information. Be ready to provide your bank account details and preferences for deposit, structured payouts, or asset-backed options. How to present yourself. When meeting with the banker, remain calm and professional. Communicate clearly and confidently. This is not a negotiation but a serious financial transaction, so it's important to show that you are prepared to manage significant wealth responsibly. What happens during the redemption appointment? At your appointment, you will meet with a banker or currency exchange specialist in a secure room. They will verify your currency using ultraviolet light, serial number scanners, and other authentication tools. If your currency passes inspection, you will be presented with several exchange options. Public Forex rate, the standard market exchange rate. Private Tier 3 rate, higher rates available for private redemptions, which may come with additional terms like non-disclosure agreements (NDAs) and structured payouts. Key considerations before signing anything. If you choose a private redemption option, be prepared to sign an NDA. You may also need to complete tax disclosure forms, provide information about the origin of your funds, and begin onboarding with private wealth management advisors. Important: never sign anything you don't fully understand. Ask questions and request copies of all documents. It's always a good idea to bring a financial advisor or attorney, if allowed. What to do if you haven't received any invitations? If you haven't received any appointment invitations yet, here's what you can do. 1. Call several major banks known to handle exotic currencies. 2. Search your email thoroughly, including your spam and junk folders. 3. Contact your currency dealer to ask if they are working with redemption partners. 4. Stay informed and proactive. Avoid these major red flags. To protect yourself, be aware of these critical mistakes. 1. Avoid using dangerous language like RV, GCR, or global currency reset when speaking with bankers. These terms are flagged as conspiracy theories and could disqualify you from the process. 2. Never share sensitive information like appointment screenshots, email confirmations, or redemption center addresses. Doing so could violate confidentiality agreements and lead to being blacklisted. 3. Never pay upfront fees to anyone in exchange for faster appointment scheduling. Legitimate redemption programs do not require any upfront payment. Final thoughts: success in this process depends largely on preparation. Here's your action plan. Identify local banks that handle exotic currencies. Use professional language when reaching out to institutions. Stay vigilant for legitimate booking communications. Prepare your documents carefully. Present yourself professionally at your appointment. Make informed decisions about your redemption options.